I'm from San Antonio, Texas originally. Went through University of Texas School of Architecture and ended up in Dallas. It was my final homestead and been here for about, almost 30 years now. So. They help frame in certain areas of the home. They also highlight certain areas of the home. They also make it livability. We particularly like to have our homes incorporate with the lots and the trees, anything in the environment. So the windows help give us a vision of throughout the house. Natural light's very important. We spend a lot of time in the design process to incorporate natural light throughout the whole house. Whether it's high glass into every secondary bathroom, even closets, any unique place that we can, we will put natural light in. Transitional, contemporary, and modern. My inspiration comes from different parts of the country, not necessarily our area locally. We have a lot of amazing architecture in the Dallas area, but most of the work or inspiration is either overseas or Europe to a lot of parts of the country. It's seeking out things that people haven't seen that inspire us to alter something that we may have been doing too long for our styling and adjusting and creating something new. It's an inspiration that it just lights a fire, and then all of a sudden you got to figure out the next project of how you're going to incorporate something like that. Most of it would be anything from Frank Lloyd Wright, and that's going to be a common answer for most architects. But the time period, the thought, how he incorporates the home into the properties, just the scale, everything about it, styling, things like that. And it's definitely just anything by Frank Lloyd Wright. We have a home it's called the Rosa Project. It was a farmhouse, which farmhouse is blown up, but this was in the early stages of farmhouses. And I tell everybody, if we were a rock band and we had a one-hit wonder, that would be our one-hit wonder. I have a family ranch out west Texas. Most people don't. I mean, most people do know that in my world, but most people, when working with me, don't know that. So I grew up on a ranch, and a working ranch, and a cattle ranch, and so I spent a lot of time out there, and that's one of my favorite places. It's a reset for me, and it's deep in West Texas, and it's just a beautiful place, and that's where I spend most of my time. And that's kind of, as soon as I'm off architecture, that's where I want to be. The uniqueness of people. I think everybody wants to step out of the box here. There's a lot of areas where they typically want to do the same thing that their neighbors do and everything here. As far as the Metroplex here, especially in Dallas, everybody wants to do something absolutely opposite of what everybody else is doing next door. So that's one of the factors that drives me to stay here and do more architecture here than anywhere else in the country. I think I'd want to fly. I just like flying. Flying around, looking around, it would be flying if I could fly. Don't stick to the mold, step out of the box, be aggressive, and there's nothing holding you back. It's just, there's so much to do, and there's no real competition in the world, like, because when you're in school, you're competing against other students and things like that. But in the real world is, you do your thing, and there's so many people that they will appreciate whatever it is or the styling you have. You'll be very successful at it if you dedicate everything to it. Just love Ram windows, really do. Everything you see around this house that you're going to see it's amazing. So I do, and the people. I like the people a lot. You know, we order custom windows. They're built in like not Detroit, but Michigan areas and things like that. And Pella, you know, some of them are on the West Coast, East Coast, and it takes forever to get them here. And you know, these guys will come in and set it quickly, and that's what's cool about it.